Hey, Gemini. We're here to do your reading. We're going to do a who, what, why series. We're going to start off with the archetype cards that I was filling all over the place. We're going to get into the, I believe the moon manifestation oracle. I don't use it that often. And then we're going to, for the what. And then the why is going to be the lesson cards. Yes. Then we're going to get back to playing with baby girl. Hope you all been well during this. Life is just all kinds of crazy all the time, but I feel hurried. I don't mean to be, though. How does this... I'm sorry, so much shaking. But that came out every time. I'm going to see what else we can get for you. What it is networker. Light attributes enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Shadow attributes. Conveys information only for personal gain. Spreads fear and falsehood. This is my third reading. That is the third time it's come out. Okay. Messiah. Light attribute. Serving humanity with humility. Shadow attribute. Exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So I'll show you this one. Let's look at the bottom. Engineer. Ability to give creative energy of practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Shadow. Reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. I think network is just a collective energy right now. Which is, I just get like a basic, like, choice point for all of our social interactions. Light or dark, which is the nature of the deck itself. But networker is very specifically a social dynamic. And like very clearly exemplifies the fact that those dynamics can be misconstrued both intentionally and unintentionally. Let us see. This deck is so fresh. I just really don't use it that often. Okay, so that was the who. Engineer, Messiah. I'm going to take the networker as like an overall. I can't possibly be reiterating the same thing. Yes, baby, we'll have food in a couple minutes, okay? Yes. Just need to wait. Just a few minutes. Sorry, she picks up her glass bowl, and I don't want her chucking it around. Okay, Spirit, can we get the what for Gemini? Now, it's not Aquarius. I'm nowhere near Aquarius. Oh, that's your opposite. Just one or two. Just one. Okay. Closure. That's the what? And happiness. Okay. Sorry about it. It's a touch loud. Serving humanity with humility. Okay, we're gonna get out of this. Because this could change everything. Ooh. Yes, baby, just a minute. Just a minute, my love. It's super windy here. I'm in, like, I'll just say, I'm in Western New York. It's not city life. Rural New York. Ish. In the grand scheme of things, it's much more rural where I'm at, but not country. Ooh. My mail slot just like the wind. Okay. So, what we got is worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. In denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Oh, sorry. I'll show you these. Okay. Gonna say, if you felt a pressure to either these are all coming out as if they're you, which is very funny to me because I initially intended them to be as if who you were dealing with, but they're not coming out that way, just perfectly fine. Of course, it could always be vice versa. But if you are dealing with a situation where there was I want to be delicate with this. There was a perceived I prefaced it and then I forgot. I lost it a little bit. I'm so sorry, because there's just a lot. If you were if you were under the assumption that you were supposed to be something to someone, I think you're letting that go. But there's a worry. I don't know if it's consequences. It's just a fear of of the unknown. But like getting that closure is going to bring you happiness. And it's funny because travel is away from is underneath it. Which is very much giving me is it 6 or 8 of swords? Wow, I'm having a moment. I think it's 6 of swords where the boat is going away from the conflict, going to calmer shores. Yes. Perhaps for a little while, no shade, you were in denial about this strange dynamic in which there was an expectation that you were supposed to rescue a situation, anything. Check it how it fits for you. That was the wind. It blew a vent of some kind. That was very strange. You're letting that go. You were worried for a little bit that you were in charge of something. You were supposed to be saving something. The wind is doing very crazy things. I'm sorry, it's actually spooking me a little bit. Here's me on a Saturday night. Specifically chose to stay home, not even realizing it was going to be a windy day. And I'm so grateful. Because, like, my dog, she would have been really spooked out alone. She's not worried about thunderstorms. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but she's not worried about thunderstorms. But, like, the wind and, like sounds that, like, move the house in a way. Like, she doesn't like umbrellas. She doesn't like blow up toys in yards and, like, blow up, like, lawn ornaments and stuff. Like, things that move on their own. She's not into it. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing it again. Sorry, you just, like, saw some real fear in me for a moment. I'm gonna go up there and check with her in a second. Maybe get some flashlights out or some candles. Yeah, sitting in worry and denial. The what is needing closure for your own happiness. And the why, because you've been in some kind of denial about how much this was worrying you. What's under denial? Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And underneath that, self-esteem. I possess the gifts. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I'm sorry that I'm so distracted, because the sound that it's making is as if somebody's trying to get in the house. So it's like a very particular sound that's like slightly jarring. Forgive me. Growth and self-esteem. Okay, so another little tidbit here was that maybe in an effort to be helpful to the external, there was a little bit of getting some self-worth from those situations instead of internally. And we have all done that. Every single person on this planet, that is a thing. And it rarely starts off in any kind of way that is negative. So don't even fret. But that could have been the denial a little bit. But you're going to free yourself from that. You're going to get closure from this. I think even just the realization. Because I was like, do I get an advice card and how they get closure? No, I think it's realization that, like, oh, was that part of, like, why I was doing that thing for the other, like, never, and we'll say rarely intentional. But once you see it, you can, like, kind of balance it out and see how you really feel about it. Anyway, this is longer than everybody else's, I think. I love you so very much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.